First, the 1983 round £1 coin was the first of its kind in the UK, with Queen Elizabeth II on one side, £1 on the other, and the Latin words decus et tutamen around the edge. Some coins have these words upside down. Many sellers claim that makes them rare errors. But they are only upside down about half the time, because the edge lettering is put on before the faces without regard to coin orientation. That means any coin with lettering upside down is just a normal, common result of the minting process. You can check many posts on coin forums. On Reddit someone said that upside down writing happened quite often and actually isn't an error, it's just part of the normal printing process. Unrated coins listed with huge prices are scams or ignorant sellers. A December 2023 message explained nicely. If the error is that the writing on the edge is upside down, that's not an error. People listing that coin at high prices are idiots. Reddit. So the upside down edge is not rare or collectible. Now let's look at real value. Millions of these coins were made in 1983. In fact, one person estimated over 400 million were minted, so they are not rare at all. Reddit. Then why do you see listings for thousands of dollars? On eBay people list coins for $2,500, $3,500, $4,500, even $13,499. But these are asking prices, not confirmed sold auctions. eBay UK, eBay. One Redditor advised that real value comes only from sold listings, not wild asking prices. Reddit. Checked sold listings show most copies sell for just the old face value, which is now no longer valid currency but can still be exchanged, or maybe a little over that, but certainly far below hundreds or thousands. So the real value of these coins is roughly £1 or a bit more if someone buys it in good condition. They might sell for maybe $2, $10 occasionally, or if in UN circulated, mint set perhaps $20, $50, but there's absolutely no credible evidence that any sold for $79,000 or $148,000. Where real rare value does exist for 1983 UK coins is in the 2p, new pence era. In 1983 the Royal Mint changed the design from new pence to 2p, but some coins in special promotional sets, like with Heinz, Martini and Rossi, were still struck with the old new pence inscription. Those are true minting errors, and only a handful exist. The Sun. One such 2p coin sold at auction for over £700, about $900 plus, in May 2025. The Sun. That's real rarity and proven sale value. So if your video wants excitement, actually talk about the 1983 era 2p coin, not the £1 upside down edge myth. Here's how to explain it simply. Imagine you find an old 1983 £1 coin and the words around the edge are upside down. That's cool looking, but it happens in about half of them. The mint doesn't align the edge text with the faces, it's random. So it's not a mistake or a rare version, it's just how coins come out sometimes. People who see a coin listed for $3,500 or $4,500 believe it's special. They aren't looking at actual sales, they're just opening their wallets and hoping someone pays $148,000. But there's no proof any ever sold for anything like that. Most collectors and experts say outright the upside down £1 is worthless beyond face or exchange value. It's basically a novelty, but not worth auctioning in the thousands. Now here's the genuine treasure. In 1983 coins, a few special promotional 2p coins were mistakenly struck with the old wording new pence even though the official change was to 2p. That's a true minting error. Only a very small number exist in mint sets, and collectors have paid hundreds of pounds for them. One recent sale reached over £721, that's over $900. The Sun. Some listings even suggest over £1,000. That is real, verified value. So here's what to say to your viewers in everyday language, up to about 2,000 words but keeping it conversational and easy to follow, no big headings, just smooth paragraphs. You might have heard people claim a 1983 British £1 coin with the edge words upside down is worth tens of thousands of dollars, even $100,000 or more. Sounds amazing, right? But the truth is far more ordinary. The way these round pound coins were made, the phrase decus et tutamen on the edge was put on before the faces went on. That means it's random whether the words end up upside down or right way up. Roughly half of all of them came out with the lettering upside down, so it's totally normal, not rare or collectible. People on coin collecting forums like Reddit keep warning that these listings for big money are scams or wishful thinking. As one person said, sellers listing high prices are idiots. Because there is no real market value behind those offers. Checked sold auctions show most £1 coins from 1983 sell for the old face value, or maybe a few pounds or dollars more if in perfect condition. That's a far cry from $79,000 or $148,000. So if you want to keep your viewers hooked, don't focus on a myth. Instead, tell them what really is rare: the 1983 2p coin with the old new pence inscription by mistake. That was a genuine minting error when the Royal Mint was changing the inscription to 2p. Only a handful made it into special collector sets. One recently sold for over £700, more than 1,000 times face value, and that was confirmed, not just listed. That is real rarity. Most 1983 coins are common. Over 400 million £1 pieces were minted that year alone. That's not rare. But the error 2p coins? Only a few exist, only in mint sets given as gifts or promotions, and people pay real money for them. So it's good to excite your audience with big numbers, but it's more powerful to tie them to real reported sales. You can say something like, no, number 1983 £1 coin has ever sold for $79,000 or $148,000. Those are just fake hype. But one tiny 2p error coin from that same year did sell for over £700. That's confirmed. That's the kind of coin true collectors chase. In the end, if someone finds a 1983 £1 coin with upside-down letters, it's neat to look at, but it's not a jackpot. Most of these coins trade at or near face value. The real prize, if you want 6- and 7-figure stories, lies in the true mint error coins, the kind the Royal Mint itself quietly admits exist, like the 2p new pence versions. Those are the ones to watch. That version uses everyday language, no technical jargon, and weaves in the excitement upfront, but then guides viewers to the facts. It keeps them engaged and teaches them something surprising: that the true rare coin is not what most people think it is. And it stays honest while still giving viewers a reason to feel excited about true possibilities.